Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so
Hello,
much to
everybody,
raise
and
the mood
welcome to
all around
today's
us.
match.
After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Now it's real chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, one score, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Roberto Carlos licked it back promptly. He is through here. Ronaldinho shifted upfield. Now it's Eto'o. That's good play. Rummenigge. And the ball's come loose here. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Great position here. Decent hit! A truly spectacular effort. Speculative, yes, but he's entitled.
That's just outrageous imagination, Peter, to even try that. Crazy.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He won't be happy with that one. Beckham. He's picked his way through, and that's not going to reach.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's having a go! Now it's Torres. And it's Beckham. He could be in here. And it's Roberto Baggio. Threads one in. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Rummenigge. He's got away. Eto'o. He's going for goal. Oh my word, that is quite something. A finish of true class. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Terrific header! It's in! And they've got their lead back.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Goal!
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Roberto Baggio.
Adriano!
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Roberto Carlos. And he's picked out the run. Fernando Torres. Lampard.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
To Eto'o. Couldn't squeeze it through. Beckham. Now it's Torres. He's shifting through the gears here. And the whistle goes for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless, and he's had a shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. Gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Bergkamp. Rummenigge.
contest.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
This is quite a battle.
Ah, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved. Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Well, played right into his path. Shapes to shoot! Yes, it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
After 61 minutes is number 17, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. The attendance
this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That has not gone well. Eto under intense pressure.
Well,
He's had a hit! And again! It's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it! With a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
After 66 minutes is
And with that,
number
the hat-trick
17,
is complete.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from your player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Roberto Baggio. Baresi cuts out the pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Carlos. He's found a way through. It's and the shot! Wan-Bissaka tries to clear. Now there's a fine ball. Has a goal! And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Eto. And it's Baggio. Oh, good ball, shots on here. And that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
And he's got the beating of his man. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Time.
Piqué cuts it out. It's a good ball played into space. And he was alert to it. And that was very necessary. And that's that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players.
And we come to you now
it was,
with a
for
quick
me,
request for
well-deserved
support
and
for our
well-earned.
charity fund, Chance in Football.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Veneno, let me go to the rhythm of carimbo, from para to samba. No, the rhythm don't let me go. Veneno,
So it is that time again. Every team looks
Hello,
to write
everybody,
its
and
own
welcome to
special
today's
script.
match.
Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And the mood is... Eto'o with his hit! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, we call that the slide rule pass. Timed to absolute perfection. Quality ball.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Aimed beyond the defence. Pass somewhat off target.
It's impossible to ignore the genius that is Andrea Pirlo. He plays a deeper midfield role, but his whole game is designed to spray passes forward.
Just one of a kind.
Yeah, these guys now are almost extinct.
And he was quick to react. Nicely worked. No, that's been intercepted. Roberto Carlos. That's a nicely weighted pass. Gerrard cuts out the pass. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Ronaldinho with a definite foul there. Neither side yet able to find the net. Good spot, he's seen the run. Nice physical challenge. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. Floats it up and over. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Baggio. He's got away. And that's been won straight back. Crosses it in. He rises! There it is! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and got it perfectly.
Fernando Torres!
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Threads one in, and the ball's a... It's one!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fernando Torres. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Adriano. Who played through for the wide man. That was not gone well. Roberto Carlos. Ball is over the line. Roberto Baggio.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And he's straight offside.
Two added minutes
Roberto
has been
Carlos,
indicated.
and he's managed to get free. Roberto Carlos proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, he's been caught napping! And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. Square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it will happen. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. You may not have seen that
After
until
50
too late.
minutes is number 17.
And that has added a whole
Karl-Heinz
new
Rummenigge.
complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be
Karl-Heinz
expected, Peter,
Rummenigge.
when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
Karl-Heinz
The
Rummenigge.
And now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it, and another try!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gerrard. Adriano. Rummenigge. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's
The
there to be
attendance for
won.
this match was
Ronaldinho.
71,898.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Ronaldinho. Now it's Griezmann. Tries a shot! And that takes him up to double figures. The first significant goal-scoring landmark. Calm, composed, confident. What a super
After
goal.
67
And that's just
minutes.
clever. It made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho!
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And it's Lampard. Rummenigge. And that is a good ball to find him. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And here's Griezmann. Lampard. And here's Griezmann. Now the finish! It's in! 2-up now, and they are cruising.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was incited by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Number 10, Eto!
So the lead now is 2.
Oh, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rummenigge. Nicely intercepted. PK. Fernando Torres chips it through. Pirlo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Griezmann.
So, time for changes
Coming on the field
both sides,
is
actually.
number 21, Shevchenko. Substitution in progress.
And he can clear it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Ronaldinho.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
PK. And it's Maldini. Five minutes to add. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Perfect result, perfect
attendees,
outcome.
this is a
test
West
passed with
Children's
flying
Conference.
colours.
With the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt
today's
trying
game,
to make his way to
From
the
the manager's
information
perspective,
center.
Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a...
Switch on, more goody 놀라 넌. Wake up, 밥 먹고 있다. 수전 부서질러. Let's kick it up. Let's kick it up. Up, never go down. 오르막길을 즐기는 타입. 너무 feel the top. You swim away, 멈추지 않아.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course,
Hello,
is striving to
everybody,
make the
and
latter
welcome to
stages.
today's
That's where they
match.
all want to be. No doubt, these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. And here's Bergkamp. Oh, that was vital. And that could set him on his way. It's Adriano! And it's Baggio. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's found a way through. Torres! And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Number 11, Fernando
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Baresi. Pirlo. First quarter of an hour gone. Costa Curta cuts it out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, great chance! He's had a hit! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that's been cut out, well played. That's the throw. Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's a great ball. Bergkamp is flagged offside.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
15 minutes till half-time. Might be danger here. Pirlo. Wan-Bissaka calmly anticipates. Rummenigge. He might be in here! The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Platini, he's had a crack. It's their second corner of the game. Beckham gets good distance on it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Roberto Carlos. Platini. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Now it's Bergkamp. Roberto Baggio. Baresi.
Two added minutes have been indicated.
That ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And there's the end of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And now the hit! He's got away with one there. Beckham, who does have an assist to his name. Roberto Baggio. And here's Torres. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That's a good ball played into space. Adriano was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Fernando Torres. Now can he find a finish? And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
They can run onto that. Real chance! Volleyed effort,
Bergkamp really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
So, third corner of the game. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Lampard. Lampard! Oh, that is really good tenacity. So their fourth corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Vieira. Number 4, Van Dijk.
And he's
Number
taking no
17,
chances there.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Platini.
Number 10, Ito. Number 9,
Well, there's plenty to like
Bergkamp.
about this approach. Get
Coming
your
on
head
the
down,
field,
keep battling
number
away, and eventually
15,
things might change for you.
Wilson. Number 13, William Saliba. Number 20,
Well, there is a look that says it all.
Number
A piercing
19,
stare.
The
David
movement was
Villa.
good, but the
Number
pass lacked
6,
authority.
Griezmann.
A cause of mild frustration.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Roberto Carlos.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That has been knocked clear. Here comes another cross. And that is that. So that is it. The end
Just a
of
quick
the road.
And an exciting one too. We're about
Any
to
reflections
announce
on what
today's
you've
lottery
seen, Jim?
numbers.
انا ليك وانت ليا مش عايزة منك حاجة غالية شنطة هدية ما تقلل القصة رايحة فين ستايلست ولا عايزة كتير فلوس كل البنات لابسة بندانة وهوبس عايز ترضيني بتعمل المجهود ليه مش شايف حب عيوني just for you شو حبيتك.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of
Hello,
course, is
everybody,
striving
and
to make the
welcome
latter
to today's
stages. That's where
match.
they all want to be. No doubt, these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Torres. That is good strength. Filming in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gerrard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Griezmann. Pressing high and with purpose. Oh, that's fabulous. Roberto Baggio. So we're still where we started right now. Baresi concedes a free kick for that. That's a decent clearance. Well read, nice interception. And it's Fernando Torres. It's a sharp pass. Beckham. Pirlo. Adriano. Shifted upfield. Adriano is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Roberto Carlos looking to run onto it. Schmeichel catches it safely. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Piqué clears it away. Now it's Torres. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Edmilson. And here's Griezmann. Ronaldinho. And here's Griezmann. It's Griezmann!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And it's Fernando Torres, and he stands tall, impenetrable. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. Some first-half thoughts?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Gerrard. Out again for a throw-in. Piqué cuts it out. Pirlo. He could be in here. There's the header. It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. In he goes again. It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Rummenigge.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good
Torres! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Real chance! Adriano with a beautifully timed run. Now it's Griezmann. That's a little off target. Baresi. Oh, it's a sweet ball that. Roberto Baggio. Fernando. And the header! Just off target. Rummenigge. Ronaldinho.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Roberto Carlos. Tries the cross. He gets big. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Substitution on the field. Number 11,
We
Fernando
have got
Torres.
changes here from both
Number
sides,
9,
in fact.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or
18.
injury related here. I think it's just all about
Coming
the
on
push
the
for a
field,
goal.
number 14, Johan Cruyff.
Up he
Number-
goes! It's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal! There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Is number 14,
It was a great header. The
Johan
invitation
Cruyff.
was irresistible, and the finish
Johan
unearned.
He
Cruyff.
did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitutions taking place.
There's going to be another change here. So we have our breakthrough.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here.
It's Son Heung-min has another goal. Yes, it's there. They have stolen level at the last. Son Heung-min duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost
After
their bearings.
89 minutes
Such
is
good movement. Some
number
players have that
20,
natural ability to be in the right
Son
place
Heung-min.
at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be
There will be
exhausted
5
now,
minutes
Peter,
added
but at
time.
least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
Big header! Oh, he's got that completely wrong. And it's Beckham. Interesting ball. Mateus. Climbs up big! So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time
Fellow
is the correct
attendees,
next
this
step.
is a lost children's
So a
announcement.
brief breather,
Would the
and
father
then
of a boy
extra
in a
time.
yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
So
Substitution
our
on
quest
the
to
field.
find the winner
Number
continues.
8, Gerrard. Coming on the
That's good
field
pressing.
is
It's really
number
squeezing
17,
everything.
Rijkaard.
Roberto Carlos. He's got to be in here. He's got to. It's in! And that may just do it! What a great header. Got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Number 12, Marco
So we have a
Van
breakthrough.
Basten.
Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Roberto Carlos. Good spot, he's seen the run. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's a good ball. Has a goal! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Son Heung-min demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
There will be 1 minute added time.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players...
We've reached the midway point in extra time.
And a quick announcement for the benefit
90
of anybody
minutes
who
long
has found
gone,
themselves a
15
little
of an
lost
extra
today.
30
Please
have
look at the
also
screen
gone,
for
and the
information
search
on
for a
how to
winner
find your
is
way
still
around this
on.
stadium.
Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This has been enthralling. Son Heung-min! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution
After 18
brilliant.
minutes
That
in
was
extra
magnificent.
time
The
is
way he cut it so
number
perfectly.
20,
I think he's even managed to
Son
surprise himself,
Heung-min.
Peter.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other
Substitution
outfit
in
can match
progress.
them. They just keep going. Superb.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Knocks it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Out to the left it goes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
A great play, great hit! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
Veneno, let me go to the rhythm of carimbo from para to samba. No, the rhythm don't let me go. Veneno, let me go to the timing of the tempo. Close my eyes, I'm so high. No, the rhythm don't let me go. Só vaqueiro, marajua, esses olhos de começa enquanto meu. Acho que vai me encantar. Toma cantiga pra dançar, pra vagalume no chuveiro, no perfume, o vento quer espalhar. Veneno, let me.
breakfast in bed, the sun's up forever. You're Roma than Paris, you're pretty too. I must be dreaming, baby, how did I find you? Hey, I know you're a golden child, you're a million miles better. Hey, I'm sure I'm in love with you, and nothing feels better. Lately, I've been manifesting that I'm king, you're queen, never in my wildest dreams would you be all mine, like it's meant to be. Never in my wildest dreams would you be all mine, like it's meant to be. We should live in Hollywood, talk late night snacking, no one sleep well.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated
everybody,
days
and
on the
welcome
footballing
to today's
calendar.
match.
So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect.
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So, a breakthrough already. Out of play for a throw. Griezmann. Oh, nice touch. Griezmann will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Oh, easy pickings there. Aimed beyond the defence. Roberto Carlos. Nicely spread. Back into the middle. Shot could be... Rummenigge! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
It's Griezmann! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish right from the top draw. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. There's the hit! And he's straight offside.